Rising insecurity in northwest Nigeria has displaced thousands of families from their villages in states like Katsina. Uncompleted buildings have been turned to makeshift camps for victims trying to find refuge in safer communities. Jamil Mabai reports on how a struggling mother whose daughter found love while in a makeshift IDP camp where they thought hope is completely gone.
Insecurity situation in northwest Nigeria is fueling the fastest growing displacement crisis in the country. According to United Nations Refugee Agency, over 1,900 people were displaced in just a span of 6 days, a situation that is causing apprehension among stakeholders. What is more worrisome is that these people do not have anywhere to go but to seek shelter in uncompleted buildings in safer communities and depend on the benevolence of the society to survive. Despite these hardships, young girls who thought there is no hope for them to have a normal life in such places are opening their hearts for love, the greatest of all gifts. Halima, who 2 years ago miraculously escaped from Kukar Babangida along Jibia local government axis with her 7 children after incessant attacks by bandits.
I
can never forget what happened to us that day. Bandits chased us away from our homes. The first time they attempted to enter our village, they couldn't succeed. The second time, my neighbor knocked at my door and informed us that bandits have entered. I took one of my daughters, who is late now, to a nearby bush. I came back and took the second one, where we hid. Later, they informed us that they have kidnapped their target victim.
Is hardly getting by as she prepared the first and the only meal for her children for that day. Her heart heavy with thoughts of where will the next meal come from.
We cook once a day. We eat it in the morning, afternoon and night until God provides us with one.
Back in the village, Halima owned a small business. After the attack, she lost everything. Their life disrupted and wondered if her children will ever live a normal life. But that situation changed as love found one of her daughters in the place they least expected.
She went for a wedding after the event has finished. The groom's friends brought her back. That was when he met Khadija and professed his love due to her sense of maturity and kindness.
As every mother would for her daughter. But the burden that comes with marrying out a daughter is Halima's greatest nightmare.
The next day he came to the house, which I told him her father was not around. I go to bed thinking about my daughter's marriage. It's quite challenging considering my predicament. The date have been fixed. The thought of what to give her has been troubling me. We don't have anything.
I is still dependent on the society to assist her, as she is caught between the task of putting food on the table and the huge burden of marrying out her daughter. Jamil Mabai, Trust TV News, Katsina.